71% of the people in Gaza could not have possibly voted for Hamas in 2006, and this video will explain how I came to that conclusion. Hi, I'm Mega. Please excuse my voice. I'm sick, but this is too important to put off until I'm better. Everybody keeps saying half of the population in Gaza are children, but that's not the number that people, particularly Americans, want to know about. People around the world want to know how much of the current population of Gaza could have voted for Hamas and how many definitely didn't. I'll break the math down Barney style for everybody, which includes my sources. So in order to figure out when people who couldn't have voted in 2006 were born, we subtract 17 from 2006, which brings us back to 1989. People born in 1989 are 34 this year and were 17 in 2006, making them ineligible to vote at the time. The population total we need is from 1989, but I can't find that. I've only got the population from 1990, so that's what we'll use for the math. Which means the actual number of people who couldn't have possibly voted for Hamas would be bigger than the numbers we eventually end up with. So this number is probably too low. The 1990 population of Gaza, rounded to one decimal place, was 0.6 million people. Halfway through 2023, so before October 7th, the population of Gaza was 2.1 million people, also rounded to one decimal place. Let's do some math. Subtract 0.6 from 2.1 and we get 1.5 million people born in Gaza from 1990 to 2023. 0.6 million people in 1990 plus 1.5 million people since then gives us 2.1 million people as the 2023 population of Gaza, which is true. So 1.5 million people were born in Gaza from 1990 to 2023. Of the 2.1 million people of Gaza in 2023, 1.5 million could not have possibly voted for Hamas. What is that as a percentage of the 2023 population of Gaza? For those who can't remember how to get percentages, there are different ways to figure it out online. On this website, you just fill in the blanks. 1.5 million Gazans born since 1990 is what percentage of 2.1 million total people in Gaza in 2023. They do the math for you and tell you what the formula is to get the answer to your question. The formula is 1.5 divided by 2.1. Which gives us 0.714. Move the decimal to the right 2 places to get the percentage, which is 71%. Confirming for myself, 71% of the 2023 population of Gaza could not have possibly ever voted for Hamas. So the casualty numbers coming out of Gaza right now, 71% of them definitely didn't vote for Hamas. If this math is right, we can stop using "they voted for Hamas" as a justification for what's happening. Please verify or disprove this if you can't. I'd like confirmation that the numbers I found are right and actually represent the entire Gaza Strip and not just Gaza City. Very important.